Hello, hello, hello. I am K Nicole and welcome back to the channel. Hello, hello, hello. I am K Nicole and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an episode of Phase 1. This is where we take a look at the beginning stages of new artists' careers. This episode is centered on singer-songwriter Jake. Since his song Golden Hour took over TikTok, he's definitely broken into an international audience. Let's take a look at Phase 1 for Jake. Alright, now clearly I scroll a little bit too much on social media. It's definitely something I'm gonna work on this year. But one of the benefits of being active on social media is finding new artists like Jake. One day I saw this video of this guy playing the piano and the caption said something about him playing his first song for his piano teacher. I always think videos like that are really cute. But after listening for a while, I knew I recognized the song, which was Golden Hour. Jake is a 21-year-old singer-songwriter and producer from Rhode Island. He grew up in church with his father being a pastor and his mother being a school teacher. So he spent a lot of time playing piano in church and eventually started writing songs for the services. In 2020, like most of us, Jake fell into using the app TikTok, just creating a lot of remixes to popular songs and developed a good audience from it. His first song, Upside Down, took off on the app and laid a solid foundation for his artistry. Around the same time, he organically recorded the song Golden Hour. Though receiving mixed reviews from friends and family, he stood on the fact that knowing Golden Hour was the best song that he's ever created. After some time of building his foundation as an artist, he trusted his gut and released Golden Hour in July of 2022. That song landed him his first Billboard placement, coming in at number 71 on the Hot 100. Now, I do believe he is moving as an independent artist, but has a distribution deal with AWOL. Now, personally, some of my favorite tracks from Jake will have to be This Is What Falling in Love Sounds Like, I'm Not Okay, and This Is What Sadness Feels Like. Now, what makes Jake stand out to me is his easygoing presentation. I feel like he has the appeal that would reach both kids, teens, young adults, and the parents. The music is something that everyone can relate to. When it comes to his songwriting, he's definitely a storyteller. So no matter where you are in your life, every song that he creates can kind of attach to a moment that you've had. Another thing is how skilled he is at the piano. Now, this is one instrument that you absolutely cannot hide behind. A lot of people will come out and bring their guitar out, but they'll strum a few chords, and then they got somebody in the back with the band playing those chords for them. Playing the piano is not an instrument that you can hide behind. It's either you got it or you don't. Now, that is not a dig at other performers, but I do like the idea of live instrumentation being brought back into the mainstream of pop music. Now, overall, what I really love about Jack is how he mixes classic piano with pop lyrics and a bit of a hip-hop cadence. It's given Frank Ocean meets Tame Impala meets Shawn Mendes. And as I mentioned before, when he's writing, he's definitely telling a story, which gives his music a lot of replay value. And I feel like he's going to be around for a minute, just off the fact that his music can live in so many places, from TV and film, to parties, to meditation, to working out. He literally has a song for any moment throughout the day. With all this being said, I could probably show you better than I can tell you. So let's get into his music video for This Is What Love Feels Like. Now, if I had to look into the future a little bit for Jake, I don't know. I feel like his career could go two ways at this point. The main player in his demographic right now is Harry Styles when it comes to white male dominating pop music, but they sound very different. Harry Styles is on a bit of a funk wave right now. Very interesting. But Jake's initial rise has been great. You can tell that he's really finding himself as a performer, and when it comes to his styling aesthetic, he's definitely playing around with certain things to figure out where he's gonna land. And I feel like for creators and musicians, they always have a bit of an adjustment period when it comes to figuring out what the stage and the music video performance is, because they're so used to being behind a beat machine or on a keyboard or behind a guitar. So it's gonna take him a minute to figure it out. But like I said, his music lives in so many different spaces that it gives him a wide range to kind of figure out however he wants to play it up. And like I said, it could go either way. He could take the route of being the major pop star with the big record label machine like a Justin Timberlake, or keep the free flowing independence of him being able to create however he wants to create, kind of taking on the lanes of like a Charlie Puth or a Mark Ronson. Music as a whole right now feels like it's at some sort of crossroads just for every genre and every artist. So it'll be interesting to see how he continues to find himself as he finds more success. I personally think he'll be more successful with the free-flowing independence just because he is such a great songwriter and producer. It'll free him up to be able to work with different artists in different genres and kind of be a little more creative than sticking with the record label's path and machine for him. Jake is coming into 2023 preparing to go on, so be on the lookout for those tickets and check them out for yourself. Alright y'all, I am K Nicole and this has been Phase 1 covering Jake. Drop down in the comments below, let me know if you guys are familiar with Jake and how you guys feel about his music and the state of pop music right now. Over here on YouTube, you guys already know what to do. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop. And slide over to Patreon to get the full version of this video. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.